Throughout 8 years of war, international efforts have been made to reach a solution to the Yemeni crisis, yet all efforts have failed due to Houthi stubbornness, as well as US inaction towards a decisive stance against the rebels. This report has more on this.
U.S. policies have greatly contributed to imposing the Houthis' grip and strengthening their authority in Yemen. It's stated that the negative policy of the United States with the Yemeni file gave the Houthis a chance to survive and strengthen their power. According to sources, they held that Yemen, located along the Bab el-Mandab, represents a strategic maritime choke point, and that the United States has a permanent interest in ensuring that developments inside the country do not threaten maritime security or the stability of the Gulf. The Subcommittee of Foreign Affairs of the U.S. House of Representatives on Countering Global Terrorism recently held a hearing on the situation in Yemen, considering it a good opportunity to ask the right questions about what the United States is doing to advance its interests in the region. Turning a blind eye by the United States to upholding the truce gave the Houthis the opportunity to further consolidate their authority and contributing significantly to increasing their threat to international shipping lanes. Yemen, in relation to foreign policy of the United States, no longer tops the list of crises affecting America's national security, and it really gets time in congressional discussions. Houthis refused to implement the obligations in the recent United Nations truce, in which Washington mediated to conclude it in April, and it was aborted last October. Nearly 2 years since the Biden administration made the pledge to end the war in Yemen, that is still on for 8 years. It has created what is widely regarded as the world's greatest humanitarian catastrophe, with hundreds of thousands dead and millions in desperate need of aid. Amid the Biden administration's effort to derail the resolution, it was unclear whether Sanders had enough votes to secure its passage. None of the Democratic senators who were reportedly opposed or skeptical of Sanders' resolution responded to requests for comment. Observers of the conflict tend to agree that the grounding of the coalition's air forces, which Sanders' resolution would do by terminating essential U.S. support, would enable the Houthis to expand the territory under their control and prevented the Houthis from taking the central governorate of Ma'rib, where there is a lot of oil and gas fields, which the Houthis absolutely need in order to survive as an independent state. Using foreign aggression as a political claim won't be an option for Yemeni parties if the truce will be restored and end the conflict, as well as return their focus to domestic issues. Then Yemenis can decide the type of political regime they prefer.